As we near elections, we're joined by the IFP Secretary General, Sibongile Nkomo, to discuss IFP policies and issues surrounding the elections. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us in the studio. We really appreciate that.
Now, as we near elections, the IFP have voiced concern over voter buying by other political parties. Can you explain this to us?
Actually, yesterday we had our meeting on the Cooperation for Democracy. Those are political parties that are represented in Parliament, which have signed an agreement where we'll be working together, we'll be monitoring certain things together. We have a 20-point plan. And one of the issues which we raised yesterday was the issue of what would be happening in the voting stations. And we actually cited a few things as the IFP which are a concern to us. The first matter is that the IEC definitely has to deliver free and fair elections. Although this has been the mandate of the IEC from 1994, but we have seen quite a few challenges since 1994 where the IFP has raised a few complaints with the IEC and none of them have been followed. And one of those areas is actually, like, let's say for instance, the busing in of voters from one section to another or from one province to another by other political parties, especially the big political parties like the ANC specifically. The DAs also might also be doing it, but I would like to just address the matter with the ANC. And even if those matters are reported to the IEC, they are not actually addressed. It's like, you know, we'll address these matters after the elections, and right now we are on to basically the fifth 5 years of the post 20 years.
Of course,
so,
and addressing these after the elections is hopelessly too late.
It doesn't assist because those matters have to be addressed immediately. And then there's also the issue of buying of people. Like, let's say for instance, you do find certain people that are being given blankets, other are being given food, social grants, the title deeds, everything is being done just now by government. So we are merely saying to the IEC, there are a lot of problems. The IFP has written a memorandum which was signed by many of the political parties in Parliament, like COPE, AHANG, even if they are not yet in Parliament, like the DA and many other parties, which we delivered to the IEC, where we were even saying we have a problem with SADU members, SADU as in the union, which is under COSATU, being the ones in charge of voting stations. Because how can they be in charge of voting stations because of the vote rigging that is happening in the stations, which is not surprising because they are carrying the COSATU flag. And carrying a COSATU flag means that they are affiliates, not even closed affiliates, very much open affiliates of the ANC. So we actually sent out a memorandum as the IFP where we were saying we have a problem with SADU as a union, and we would like SADU to be withdrawn by the IEC so that their members do not become members that are in charge of the voting stations. This we have raised every year. This year we even decided, like I'm saying, to write out a memorandum. So maintaining the word free and fair can be maintained just by saying it, but actually maintaining it by doing exactly what free and fair means, it seems to be still a problem in our country.